G'day, this is E.T. here, having a little bit of insight into the most unusual and most comedic election campaign in human history, the one between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. Wasn't it hilarious to see her lose? There's some very strange questions we need to ask of the left. What part of Islam has death penalty for homosexuality? Don't the lesbian and gay transgender community get? Why don't they get that? Bet they're all for Islam, or we all want lots and lots of Muslims. That's fine, I love Muslims, they're lovely people. But they don't like, they have death penalty for gays, which is very strange. But the strange thing is, the same people who love Muslims hate ordinary blokes who couldn't give a damn about the gays. And why is it unusual? Why is it that men who love beautiful women are misogynist? How does that make sense? You think gay men who don't like women, you think that would be misogynist act, wouldn't it? For a man to reject women would be misogynistic. But they're saying blokes who like beautiful women with beautiful bodies are misogynist. Sort of something going wrong in their logic, isn't there? And it's sexist, apparently, to fancy lovely women. Yet women spend billions of dollars of hard-earned money by men quite often to buy clothes to look sexy for men. What's it all about to be sexist? I don't quite understand. As an ordinary bloke who likes women, I don't even understand what sexist means. Many of us don't. We're very confused by the use of these words. Words like racist, misogynist, climate skeptic, well, their opinions about other people, they are not qualified because no one asks the people what they really mean by the intent about what they say. But there's a math to the US election. There's actually a mathematics to it. Did it not occur to Hillary Clinton the people they were insulting were Americans that vote? Trump at least insulted those that have no right to be there and cannot vote, and Muslims were a minority in the US and are a constant threat to the security of America and Americans inside and outside of America. And given Clintons were being financed by Saudi princesses who are hardened Muslims, right, it's all very suspicious indeed. That Hillary Clinton is supported by Muslims, but Hillary Clinton also is a supporter of lesbian, gay and transgender community, who the Muslims would all have their heads chopped off. And the same Muslims who had their heads chopped, would have lesbians and gays' heads chopped off, rule Saudi Arabia and also sponsor Hillary Clinton. Maybe Hillary Clinton's got a screw loose to have such sort of a confused logic and confused principles and ethics. And she insulted the majority of people in America. She didn't, and Trump insulted the people who went in America. It's as simple as that. She got maths wrong. If you can't do maths, you can't run a country, can you? And the left, unfortunately for them, have nothing but hatred, insults of ordinary working men and women to offer. And the ordinary working men and women have had enough of being told they're deplorables, or all these names you get called all the time because you don't agree with what the left have been brainwashed to think. The whole campaign by the left everywhere in the world borders on insanity because it's extremely confused. Their messages are extremely conflicted and confused and sound like an arrangement of madness when a bunch of people all agree exactly the same things on the same things. That's a cacophony of noise of madness. It's not sanity. It does not represent. Normally people have a difference of opinion on things. They don't all agree in a unifying force. That's a sort of a madness. And they say the left appeals to those with higher education. No, it does not. It appeals to those who have gone through university to be brainwashed. The left and all those spoilt children who don't understand democracy have been spoilt mad by universities or by parents to have all their own way. Everything they demand, be giving it to him, give it to them, give it to them. They lost an election, and now they demand, the most horrible and hateful things, burning effigies, putting images of Mr. Trump being hung, and they said they are the lovers and they love people and equality. Well, they're not treating Mr. Trump with anything but hate. If you hate one individual, the rule is generally you hate others, and you don't even love yourself. The message from the left is this: they don't love others because they do not love themselves. They're no longer connected to spirit. Being brainwashed by the universities and brainwashed by the elite of the left to believe anything and go along with anything. People like Hillary Clinton, a most dishonourable, honest woman who is a war criminal, who bombed Gaddafi in Libya, caused a war over there, just like George Bush. She lost because that was right for her to lose. And Trump won, whether he's a great president or not, we don't know. But he won because he didn't insult Americans. Hillary Clinton did. Thank you. This is E.T. reporting on the US election.